Alright, so let's go to deck and let's do a different one. Let's call this Golgari Superfriends. So this is... Alright, where are my Vraskas at? There's Vraska Relic Seeker. Go ahead and show me the... Oops. Unowned. Not collected. How does this work? So we're going to get in... This is... Confirm. I know that some people would call this a waste, but I don't really care.
Your life won't end. Hope you're ready.
Alright, so what does this thing run? It runs... One of these. Let's see, it runs Elves. One. Wow, there's two different ones. It runs Druid's Cowl. This is me just trying out a different version that someone else also constructed. Branchwalker. These are just the... Alright, yeah. I was gonna have to make these eventually, huh? Can you copy deck straight to MTGA? Maybe. Could be. I actually have done constructed so little, I don't even know how this works. Ranger. I keep calling it Jadelight Runner. I think because of Windrunner, Wind Ranger. Alright, Findbroker. Give me 2 of you. Carnage. 1, 2, 3 is good enough for me. Vraska. We also have Relic Seeking Vraska. Get 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. This just hard runs the Viviens, man.
Wild animals, I love.
This is amazing.
People, not so much.
Alright, let's see here. Trophy. Cast down. And then Ritual of Soot. And what am I missing? I have my super friends. We got the high end here. I'm missing something that's a 2 of. I have 2 Golgari Findbrokers. That's good. Oh, Ravenous Chupacabra. Ravenous Chupacabra. We're gonna go 1 and a 2 and a 3. What am I accidentally putting in too many of? Did I put in 3 Carnage Tyrants? Good. Okay, there's 1 Assassin's Trope. Wait, what? Something's not checking out here. 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. I think this is how it's sneaking in an extra 1. Oh, that's right. Memorial. So we're gonna get 2 memorials to Folly. I think this might be a 25 lander. Overgrown Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cemetery. And then, okay, there we go. Well, bam. Alright, cool. So this is much more creature-y, rampy focused. You get the elves and the cowls down in order to play like a Vraska Golgari Queen or some such thing. I kind of like Vraska Golgari Queen. I know a lot of people say that she sucks. But a lot of people are also better than I am at Magic, and that's totally fine. Get in here, Duress. Assassin's Trophy. Seems like it is going to be important in a control versus control. Oh, I like this. Against the aggro. We just board in some Wildgrowth Walkers. Because we hate aggro decks, this also runs some Golden Demises. Yeah! Another good old Soot. Vraska's Contempt. Bam. And another Finality. Really? I really don't know how to do this sideboarding, man. Ooh, I don't know how this one works, man. Let me tell you, competitive constructed. I'm entering in with the G's. Let's play with the Super Friends. Oh, wait, no. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to just briefly... Can I not open my deck? I'm going to leave this up real fast. I'm going to get some water and coffee. I'll be right back. Should take me like 2 minutes. I don't have any legs. Resume. Dude, I really gotta work hard on learning exactly the nuances of this deck. Newsom says, I love Golgari with a splash of blue from Eldratha and Hostage Taker. I think that the big thing that I think will separate the good from the great with something like this is understanding how to value a lot of my removal spells. I think that's the hardest part most control. Like, ramping to a Carnage Tyrant, slamming it down is like, well, yeah, of course that's going to be good, right? It's like, no mystery there. Folly. Seems good enough. If I could go turn 1, Llanowar Elf, turn 2, Druid of the Cowl, and then get Vraska the Relic Seeker on turn 4, like, that's great. That's, like, totally fine. But that's not the hard part, right? It's not the thing that, oh, I'm just really, I don't know how the meta works anymore. Like, you know, we're probably going to get a turn 4 Lady, which is great. Playing Druid of the Cowl first, and next turn we can play Forest, play another Druid of the Cowl, play another Merfolk Branchwalker. Be in grand old shape. See if we can get a better land than a forest. Put that in the graveyard, don't need that. Hello, Despy. Is your favorite deck Desper Control? Isn't that clever? I'm gonna kiss you. Alright, come over here. Come on. I was talking about something and I'm lost in the game. This is just like a bunch of druidy garbage. Sure. Hey, stop rubbing against me. I'm holding coffee, you jerk. Alright. Alright, graveyard, actually. Isn't that fucked up? I think I hold that. God, that's a hard one. But I think none of these are really threatening me, and I can just go ahead and play Vraska and just blow up Marwyn, and it's like not an issue. Our opponent has 2 cards left. None of these are particularly threatening. Maybe that's just an absolutely terrible decision, but that's a decision I make. It's fine. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, that's great. Marwyn to kill a Marwyn. What is it? Why are we so happy? Here, let me move this keyboard, because you keep hitting buttons. Yeah, don't be that surprised. It's the keyboard. I mean, I take that every single day of the week, right? Ugh. Well, this kind of sucks. That is okay. Sacrifice another permanent.
I leave bodies in my way. The ends justify the means.
Just gonna get the plus. I was talking about something, but I can't remember it because I love my cat so much. Dude, I can't believe we've been playing for 2 hours. This has been like an absolute warp speed experience. I need a black mana source, that's fine. That does suck. sure doesn't.
My mission is more valuable than your life.
Destroy that.
Destroy all
Alright.
precious.
Alright, I like how this one feels. Aside from another perm, if you do gain 1 life and draw 1 card.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
Alright, never mind. Okay, now how the heck do I sideboard against this? Okay, so I think I'm going to want to board in the Wildgrowth Walkers. Alright, so I go like... Do I change anything? I think I want to get another Ritual of Soot in. Maybe cut a Vivien Reid. I actually don't think I changed much at all. Get another Finality in against this deck because of the -4/-4. And then I think we're mostly good. Probably don't need the Assassin's Trophy. I don't need a second Carnage Tyrant, but I actually don't think I changed that much. So Golgari says, hold on. How did Sean have 2 Planeswalkers out with the same name? Yeah, that's the way it works now, which is that this is a Vraska, this is a Vraska. They count as 2 different cards. Before it was you can't have any Planeswalker with the same name, but like those rules don't apply anymore, which is great. I mean, I feel pretty good, right? We set up a defensive thing, and then we just beat down with P-Walkers. Did I submit with 61 cards? I might be a newbie. That's fine. Formerly, it was like if you had Vraska, comma, a bunch of text A, Vraska, comma, a bunch of text B, then... Ooh. We're hanging on to this. Then that meant that you could only have 1 Vraska, period. Didn't matter what the rest of her name was. Just 1 Vraska, that's it. 1 Vraska. Done. But now you can have, like, Vraska A and Vraska B, and then you're fine. You can't have 2 copies of Vraska A, so you can't... Should I cut the cast down? This will be a good target to blow up with Ravenous Chupacabra. We're very fortunate to have a second source of black. I'm probably going to kill that. I think Mike Trev is pretty dead. Hey, let me remind all of you that we are doing the day-night 30-day project starting on November 13th. And you were wondering, what the heck even is that thing? Well, here's how it works. Have you ever had a project or some skill you've wanted to work on, but you've never quite found the time to do it, right? Like, let's say you want to become an artist, or you want to write a book, or work on a game, or you just want to clean your damn house because you've been putting that off forever. The idea is, you think of a 1-month-long project that encapsulates making progress in that. Something you can get done with in 1 month. So if you wanted to make a clone of Mario, maybe your 1-month project would just be get the first level down. That's it. Maybe if you are wanting to write a novel, that's your big goal, you just try to write 40,000 words in a month. 10,000 words every week. I think I just Vraska and kill this. I think it's actually better to just Vraska this and chill. So you think of your 1-month project that you want to work on. And then, to make sure that you're thinking through it thoroughly, you think of a week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 plan. So if you're trying to recreate that first level of Mario, maybe week 1 is, I just want to get basic movement down for Mario. That's it. That's it. Maybe that takes 2 weeks. I'll spend 2 weeks doing that. All right, I'm just gonna blow him out. Maybe that's... Oh, wait, like 2 weeks doing Mario's movement. Then week 3, just trying to place the levels. And week 4, you try to get around to putting in monster logic. And man, that already sounds like quite a bit. But once you've come up with this, you have your 30-day project, your 1 month long project, you have a plan for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Go to dk30.day9.tv. You can record what it is exactly you're doing, and then it connects to our Discord, discord.gg/day9tv. Oh, that guy screwed up. It connects to our Discord, so then that way you can kind of have some group accountability, you can just have some fun socialization. I'm happy to accept the damage here to remove a blocker. And if you bite off more than you can chew, don't worry, that happened to half of the 2,000 and change people that signed up last time. Totally fine. Be incredibly unambitious with your 30-day project. The whole point is to get started. And so that way after a month you can be like, man, I've always wanted to try to learn to paint. And by God, I'm actually doing it. I'm actually spending... I have some paintings at the end. For me and Eric have a little Unity project that we're working on. And spending a long time learning about machine learning. We're just going to try to make a little fun prototype. Using some of the machine learning stuff we've learned about. It's going to be awesome. Even if it sucks. Even if it's not good. Since we've got a lot of people watching. I encourage as many of you to participate as are interested. And by the way, don't feel any need to be super public about it. If you just want to privately work on something and kind of do it alongside, totally great too. There's even an option to mark your project as private for exactly that reason. I'm really interested in this one ritual, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so we got some Boros. I think I just want to walk the branch. Cool. I'm really good at this game. Jumanji R says, does obtain 10,000 gold through MTGA events count? I would always encourage you to think more about your inputs and much less about your outputs. Think of things like, I want to devote, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week to grinding Magic the Gathering gold. Right? Because you might have long matches, you might have short matches. I have no idea how to change my deck at all. I feel like I want these Vraskas Contempts in here, though. I should have no clue, dude. I don't know at all. This is a pretty sick hand. I mean... Goblin Banneret. We are going to grow this board. Alright, good. So, we know that probably the Golden Demises, the Ritual of Soot, these types of things are going to be legit useful. Do I just want to trade in there? Does seem like an awfully good trade. Yeah, that's a Stockport trade, isn't it? We're going to get our ramp out, so that way we have 2 chances to draw a land, so that way we can play the Druid and Cowl as well. Oh, Lord! These 2, so that way we have the black mana open for the Assassin's Token. Let's put that into the graveyard. We're gonna chill. We are going to chill. Legion's Landing is an acceptable outcome. Alright, I think we just blow up the Swiftblade Vindicator, and that's fine. Now, do I want to accept 3 damage and keep the Merfolk Branchwalker up? I think the answer is actually yes. I think actually... Because this can just get first strike, so I would just puke that away. Let's go ahead and send that to the graveyard where it belongs, right? The Find and Finalities seem a little expensive. The Carnage Tyrants seem expensive. Wildgrowth Walkers seem good to put in there. If this guy swings, we can, like, do some combination of double, triple blocking, things like this. Boss Fish right now just has 2 dudes out. So this could be the Mega Blowout. But I think is what we have to do. This is going to have to be first strike as well as like a lightning strike, something like that. So if we draw 1 land, we can slam a Carnage Tyrant, which is pretty dope. It was a trade. Nice. It was a trade. A very good trade at that. Ooh. Llanowar Elves. Hello. I'm just not attacking, man. There's an argument to be made that I should actually be swinging in hard, but I'm just going to do my usual 3-land win with the Carnage Tyrant. That seems like an acceptable outcome. Huh? Uh-oh. That's not good. Yuck. You know, I think this is actually the correct block. I block like this, I just take 3 damage, and then when I play the Carnage Tyrant, this does not have a good angle to pop into. Woof. It's gonna gotta be this. It's gonna gotta. Ooh, that was a very lucky draw. I hate this. I hate this. Fuck. It enters tapped and I gotta... Oh wait, no, this is 5. Now we can destroy this. I think that's actually fine. I think I want to get the nerds out. Vivien Reid. Hey.
How this thing goes is up to you, pal. Come to me.
Probably the Jadelight. No swings. That is a little bit annoying. Sure. Alright, so this is +6. Okay, so I think obvious thing, there's no flyer to destroy here. I'm just gonna plus it up. Boop. These have trample, so I have to be like stupidly careful about that. There's a Carnage Tyrant. There we go. This is the one I want tapped. Hello, welcome to the party. Boom. So I swing with one of these. I'm gonna have to start getting in damage at some point. I think this is fine. Because if this gets mentored, I block the one that gets mentored. I chump, and then I block the one that's not mentored, correct? Let's get our third Carnage Tyrant.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
We're just gonna do this, man. Maybe we lost. Our opponent's saying good game before we've gotten the chance to play. Which to me typically indicates... Alright, nice. Nice, we didn't even have to change our deck. It worked. I think I get this deck a lot more because it's just like stuff that leads into Planeswalkers. So our win condition is some damn Planeswalkers. Contiki says, some damn Planeswalkers is not a bad win condition. Yeah, dude, man. I just like large green men and large green Planeswalkers. Oh my god, dude. I did not realize how tense I was the last 2 weeks. Woo! Not in a bad way. Just like there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of driving in cars. Like trying to just get places, be on time, do stuff, do stuff, do stuff. And now I'm just chilling. This is actually still okay, because this is the 4-mana one. See, I like this construction more, because we have Golgari Findbrokers that can pick up more targets. Oh no, I'm yawning! Oh my god, this stretch is so good! Oh my god. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh, this weekend I'm ordering a massage. I've been saying that for probably like 4 months. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I think that is the play. Hang 8811 says, Sean, you're making me yawn. That was a good yawn. That was a good yawn. 5,000 people yawned at the same time. Alright. Let's play the Swampus Bompus. You know, I actually think I just made a mistake. I think I need to play the Woodland Cemetery first, 100% of the time. Because, like, if I drew another Woodland Cemetery, I don't want to play that. Oh, you jerk. Alright, I am absolutely going to Merfolk Branchwalker this. Good. Casting down the Electromancer. Okay, so Treddy appears to be... Well, obviously is it. The Goblin Electromancer is built in these decks that are Trying to really burn you out pretty damn fast, but not in like the mono red way of just attack, 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 attack. But much more in the like, oh, I played a bunch of lightning bolts and risk factors with reduced costs because of Electromancer. Oh, I got stuff in the graveyard. I got a Crackling Drake. Oh! Oh, okay, it's a Phoenix deck. It's a Phoenix deck. And now the Phoenix is going to get cast, because all these were reduced by 1. Of the course. Hello. Scraw. I don't think I have any exiles. Now. We're definitely doing this, and I think we just kind of like play this guy and then wait until combat and then blast that puppy. I think that's the play. I think more or less we are okay, though. I think more or less we are okay. We need Vraska's Contempt to exile this Phoenix, but this card text is super important. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast 3 or more instant or sorcery spells, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. So the fact that we have this cast down, we can wait until combat begins. Arclight Phoenix is declared as an attacker, and then I can cast down, which means that Treddy can't get the Arclight Phoenix back this turn. And then I can Vraska Golgari Queen this Goblin Electromancer. I think the Goblin Electromancer actually makes this deck weaker. I think it's better to just have the spells. I mean, that could get ionized, but that's fine. I'm just going to Vraska. Destroy it. Now, do I wish to Vivien Reid instead? I'm thinking maybe, yeah. Howdy. This can also return a permanent, so we can get Vivien Reid back. There's no 1 mana. Well, I guess there could be a Syncopate with Goblin Electromancer.
Every fight makes me stronger.
Goodbye. What do I think that it makes the deck weaker? Syncopate needs 2 mana. The Goblin Electromancer reduces it by 1, so you only need 1 mana for it.
No one said restoration was painless.
Yeah, I just think, like, it feels better to have just the 4 Enigma Drakes, the 4 Crackling Drakes, and the 4 Phoenixes, and just focus on the spells that support those. Because there's a ton of 1 mana cards that are spells. Like, you don't really need to reduce anything down if you have, like, Opt and Warlord's Fury and Crash Through. Like, I don't even think you need Radical Ideas. Set the course. If 2 Phoenixes wind up in the bin, that's what's going to start hurting. I like the electrostatic field version of this a lot better. I think it's pretty hilarious. You need Radical Idea to discard the Phoenixes. No, you can run not 2 Tormenting Voices. You can run Tormenting Voices and chart a course, things like that. So you don't need this, but it permits you to do that. Set the course. Make it happen. We have quite a number of options here. Like, obviously we can Vraska to kill this, which just does not actually appeal to me that much. I think I'm just gonna Merfolk Branchwalker, Findbroker, the Vivien Reid. Dr. Angus, has someone played StarCraft recently? Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Flashes, first-person VODs. Flash played this game against Shuttle that was so stupid. He had like 4 bases up at like 8.5 minutes. And was like jamming on a billion factories at 11. I think he's like max at 11 minutes. And this is Brood War. This is not StarCraft 2. In StarCraft 2, you begin. They changed it in StarCraft 2 where you used to begin with 6 probes and a Nexus, and then in Legacy of the Void you begin with a maxed 200 army. Little bit of a change. Let's get Vivien back. Set the course. Make it happen. Choose attackers. No, I'm not going to do it. Oh, this Vraska can't actually kill this. This is converted mana cost 3 or less. Oh. Contigus' Serral Stats was the first SC I've watched in quite some time. What a hell of a series. If you like that, you're gonna love tuning in to Serral versus Rogue. I think Serral versus Rogue, that semifinal, is like actually the ultimate StarCraft 2 match. It's a Zerg versus Zerg, which, you know, historically people roll their eyes at as being a dirtly matchup. But that series, I was just watching it, I was just like, fuck. Like, Game 4 especially was one of those, like, it's like a head scratcher. We were like, okay, I mean, these people are actually just so good at this game. It is a good day to Finality. We did that 10% too fast. Oh well, we're committed now. Oh, look at all that free damage. Set the bluff. That scared me because it didn't give me the choice. I'm fucking dead. I am not feeling good in this position. I am not feeling good in this position. Chupacabra unfortunately would not have saved that because dive down makes the creature hex proof. So make it happen. Rodrigues 22 says, just set up my project on the 30-day site. Woo. Dude, hell yeah. I'm bringing in these bad boys. Boom, boom, boom. Carnage Tyrant might be a touch slow. Vraskas Contempt, Ritual of Soot ain't gonna do much. Do I feel like I want these for the healths, for the HPs. Don't actually feel that good. What am I at? 62. Do I want these Duresses? Vraskas Contempt is important against Phoenixes. What do I cut? That's the thing I like don't understand how to cut. These don't seem that important, I think. I'm gonna keep the Ravenous Chupacabras. Carnage Tyrants we maybe don't need 2 of. Something like this seems appropriate. This is just not that. I mean, the gain of life draw card's nice, but I'm getting an Assassin's Trophy to clear those puppies out. This is what I'm doing. I feel like Wildgrowth Walkers don't do much. Well, they're gonna let me heal for $1 billion, I think. But I'm not 100%. We need 3 Vivien Reids. Oh, hell yeah, dude. almost good. Really bad. Get out of here. Alright, let's go, Llanowar Elf. Alright, our opponent has successfully located an opt. Here comes an opt from Treddy. Make it happen. Alright, well. Set an opt. So the interesting question to me is, like, what even is my strategy in this matchup? Like, I don't know if I am... I mean, well, there's the Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard, so that's good. And by good, I mean, like, actually pretty terrible. And there's that. Like, is it that I just gain life and delay the game for a long time? Like, for instance, if I'm against Jeskai Control, my game plan is get the damn Carnage Tyrants out, right? That's what's up. So, do I have the same goal here? Like, ramped Carnage Tyrant? Is it... Well, it's definitely not get there with creatures. So we got 8 land right now, so can't do that plan. But either way. Am I trying to outrace? Like, maybe the reason that we put in the Wildgrowth Walkers is because I want to just race him to the end. Let me actually take a look at this deck list, because, I mean, I've been seeing it. Alright, like, is it Drakes? So it has a maximum velocity, Opt, Shock, Warlord's Fury. Okay, this is really great. This is exactly right. This is perfect. Tormenting Voice. It actually just really does not run that much. Yeah. Wow. Set the course. It really appears to be a very Drakeful game. It's like you just chip, and then you get a flying Drake that has 1 billion. Alright, I'm betting you it's going to be a crash through. Okay. Alright, so we have a lot of the land. Whew, that is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Nice. Taking him to 9. That is the pain. Right there. Yow. So nothing helps us right now, right? Alright, I'm just getting out of this game. Wow, I did that so fast I didn't even see the menu render. I don't even remember the other loss. Make it happen. All right. Looking tough with that scruff. Thanks, John Jay. I'm feeling tough. Were you on to play that game? I actually don't remember at all. I do not remember, man. I don't. I guess I keep, man. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody mulliganed correctly. This one. Enter is tapped. Dude, I got a lot of TV I gotta watch this weekend. That's what I've been missing with all this traveling, man. Oh, that's not good. It's a good thing we got a Ritual of Soot. It's Druid of the Cowl. Against the mono-white aggressives. I've been watching Haunting of Hill House, which is very, very good. I meant to play that. Strongly recommend Haunting of Hill House to any human. So there is a... let's put that in the graveyard. We do have a History of Benalia, which is like stupidly good. I love this card. We're not going to attack. We're just going to hope that the Hunted Witnesses swing on in, and then we're going to Ritual of Soot to just blow up the board. So here we're just looking to block as much damage as we possibly can. We don't really care if anything dies. It's completely fine by us. Because Ritual of Soot is going to blow up the board. We're very pleased that that happened. Good old mono white aggro. It almost went off too smoothly, you know what I mean? Bam! Dauntless Booty Guard. Alright, we're blowing it up. Alright, we definitely are going to be sighting boarding. Wait a minute. Oh, here's my sideboard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, I got so confused. It says sideboard here, and I looked and I was like, oh my god, you guys, we fucked up. We don't have a sideboard. I'm like so embarrassed. I could feel my face like getting hot. I was like, oh no, 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 no. Alright, Carnage Tyrants, get the hell out of here. Vivien Reid, maybe. I want my Wildgrowth Walkers. I want my Ritual of Soot, my Golden Demises. What are we at? Just feeling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ninja Ginger gifting the 10 subs to PKPZX246 Ladoom. Kawa I Fishu Funda 712. Aki's Ruck. Mike Loris Ajapu. Angry Tiki. Mr. Angry Tater. Morpheus 523. What do we cut here? Our 4 seems pretty thick. I don't need Findbrokers. Got one of these, you know, the Findbroker in there. I'm done. I'm having fun. Alright. I need to get a box up here. Sit here and stop sitting on my mouse pad. You are such a bad cat sometimes. Ah! Moo again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, we got... Oh, I never didn't have it. I'm unbelievable, man. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, you saw me consider that shit because I'm a good player. And then with all my deliberate energy, I hit the left mouse button on the keep button. Whew, that was tough. Leg Ion, Land Ion. This card is neat. Legendary lands are the coolest. Dauntless Booty Guard. Whenever you explore, you explore. It's kind of a weird keep, but I do want to be able to have, like, the 1/3 blocker next turn. And that will actually give us enough to Ravenous Chupacabra and or Ritual of Soot, wherever we need have it. And Faces, have you seen the Azor's Gateway version of the Jeskai Control deck? I've seen it, but I don't know if I'm good enough to give a comment on it. I can confirm that it exists. I will not. So this is a knight, this is a vampire. So this gets +2/+1. Okay. Procrastion art. 400 bits. Just got an MTGA arena after watching your drafts. Cheers for the stream. Hey, thanks, man. Well, I just realized our opponent has red. Whoa! I'm paying the 2 and running this down and just nuking one of these boys. Probably nuke this, right? No, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Because that's going to get +2/+1. This History Banale is going to go off. I'm holding on to this because I want to be able to Finality. We have plenty of health. But I can, like, block. Then we have the Finality up. Aye. 5 and 5 is 10. Alright, so if we don't draw a land, we Ritual of Soot. If we do draw a land, we Finality. Just sort of power that's just rare to see these days, you know? It's just rare to see someone who's capable of such might, you know what I mean? Hexproof from black. Vivien. Yes, I love Planeswalkers. This is like one of the best designs
wasn't meant to be contained
in the game. The fact that Planeswalkers exists is so sick. Alright, and reveal the one that I can't do anything about. I have to leave this back. This is nice in case of some weird player. This pooping out dudes is a little bit annoying. You know, probably just Ritual of Soot. See if we can get something juicy here.
Balance comes.
I mean, sure. I'm just gonna wait a turn, man. Skittles McGee is really in a bad spot. I can Ritual of Soot anytime I want. Adonto. It's kind of annoying. Oh my god, it's a Hunted Watness. We're gonna get a knight. Alright. Alright, we're still gonna +1. We're still gonna...
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Strike me, and you strike nature.
Alright. Banner's tapped. Should have done this first.
You can't stop nature.
Maybe I shouldn't need to do that at all, man. What am I doing? I don't fucking need to do that. I'm really suspicious of me right now. I'm like, who is this guy? Would have attacked before the ritual. Not enough mana. You have not enough mana. You'll notice I have all my mana spent, including tapping the guy. So I can't attack more there. You guys remember when we had a Ritual of Soot? You remember that? Isn't that crazy? Wasn't that just a good time in our life when we had a Ritual of Soot? Wow. Ah, those were the days. Do you remember? Because I remember. Blah, 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 Pepperidge Farm, blah, blah, blah.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I'm really happy to see this card. Really happy to see the Wildgrowth Walker. Gonna get this guy out. Okay, that's good. Ooh, library. Library. Yep, heal me. Alright, that feels so insane. That actually feels patently unfair. It's not an enchantment anymore. I wish that was our enchantment so I could blow it up. We're gonna have to execute the Histoire in a little bit. But, I'm just gonna hit him with the no attacks. Alright. We have so many Tutu Knights. So, this turn we just blow this puppy up. Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh, that's nonsense. So, do I actually want to? I think the answer is no. I just go trade, and then this is a soldier. This is vampire. These are vampire soldiers. Yeah, I just +1 again. Because if I blew up the history of Benalia, then this.
Are my shield.
Oh my god, that's really gross. It's like really, really disgusting. We don't do that this turn though. We're gonna run this down. To blow up this dude. Then we're gonna play the Wildgrowth Walker because we're awesome. And now Skittles McGee is unable to kill this because if we had -3, Vivien would have been at 2, and then the Sky March Aspirant could have just killed it. Narrow attackers. Is this the end? Alright. Our history of Benalia. I think we might just Wildgrowth our way into victory here. Wildgrowth Walker feels real nice here, man. Ooh.
Scars are lessons written in skin.
What? Hello. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. With the finality on the top. That's a GG. I like this build way more than the other build. I mean, I know it's because I've had a different set of matchups. Like, we haven't been up against the Jeskai control in the same number, but still, like how this feels. Be right back. News restroom. Alright, you guys. Let's talk television. Who here has seen Haunting a Hill House on Netflix? About 4 episodes into that puppy. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. And so good. I hate being scared, and I love that show. It's very good. This is almost the nuts. Beast Killer 450, 33 months. I'm like 3 episodes in and I love it. God, so good. Oh, whoops. I almost hit the keep button. There we go. That's a hand. It's not a good hand, but it is a hand. Understand. Oh. No, a Glow Spore Shaman. What? These guys can punch him for so much damage. So I really like that. I also started watching this show called Bodyguard, which has one of the better pilots I have ever seen in anything. Is that the UK drama? You bet your butt it is. Uh-oh. I think I might get Chupacabra. I think I may be forced to Assassin's Trophy. Even if this means like a Vivien Reid comes out, I can always Vraskas Contempt the Vivien Reid, but it's kind of scary. Bodyguard is... I've only watched the first episode. I don't know how it actually goes.
Usually, pain is time to step out of the shadows.
It's like actually not a particularly big deal. And then I shoot you. See, I can let this actually grow a little bit. That -3 is pretty good in some other matchups, but... Whoa, okay, tough guy. I really think that Planeswalkers are one of the best additions to Magic the Gathering, period. It's just so good. Because it creates this kind of story of focus. You know, like, if this gets to be able to cast a -9, then that is really, really, really bad. I mean, there might be some counter magic here, but that's fine. I can Vraskas Contempt. Vraska.
Let's see
before things get out of hand.
Are much more reliable than humans.
Like, it creates this...
Okay, so you've got claws.
Take it!
Meet my newest friend.
Hey, This is an okay outcome. Probably gonna have to Vraskas with the Vraska. It just creates this really cool point of focus in the game, you know, where it's like the building, brooding thing, and it's really clear what happens if that ultimate goes off. Oh, it's just so sick. So, I mean, I think I actually do need to Vraskas this. Bye. What do you say? A happy 5.5 to Miramosa. Put that one in the grave. Okay, well, we have a very clear play. We run out Vivien Reid. And then we promptly pop that.
Let's tear this place. This is nothing.
Dude, if that thing gets to be too powerful, I mean, oh my god. Each opponent sacrifices a creature like Planeswalker. Alright, Ravenous Chupacabra is definitely going to go down. Blowing this up, we're going to use the +1 to draw.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
An Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, there it is. You know where this is going? This is going to enter tap. Boom, there it is. Ah! Ranger, 47er. You played a Vraska's Contempt on a Vraska. The irony is not lost on me. I knew you'd be on point, Mongo Pawn 1701. Hey, look at that. Eric is giving away Magic the Gathering Arena Selesnya Conclave deck codes provided by Wizards of the Coast. If you just want a whole pile of free cards, giveaway instructions are in chat right now. Discord.gg/Day9TV. Discord.gg/Day9TV. Oh my gosh, I love Super Friends. I love Planeswalkers. See, what I love about Planeswalkers is that it is this multi-turn, multi-sequence arc that you're getting to experience through. And it, like, for instance, right now this is a low-pressure situation on Vivien Reid. Pretty much, we're just going to be growing. And then as we start getting to that -8 range, whoa! Oh!
Come to me.
Oh, we're getting the... I'm going to want this Findbroker.
Stand down. All hands on
We can
deck.
destroy or we can just summon the pirate. I'm just going to summon the pirate.
Crew, attack at will.
Each of these has their own little story around it. Because sagas are really cool too. Saga has a little step 1, step 2, step 3 sort of interaction that winds up coming out. Very easy blocks. Easy, cheesy, lemon, squeezy. Because this is something that I'm really cognizant of. It's something like, really in any strategy game. Like, it's hard to wrap your head around stuff. Like, what is the impact of anything that's happening at any point in time? Alright, so first we're going to do this to try to get a creature to produce a blocker. Alright, that'll do. I'm gonna blow up this.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Like, if you're watching a game of chess, unless you, like, know a good amount about how chess works, it can be damn hard to just know what the escalation is. Winds up being very subtle and very abstract. Or if you're into Go, like, Go is really subtle and really abstract, right? This, it creates complexity, but it's really concrete what the heck is happening. Like, I'm -3 Vraska. I have now taken a big step away from that -10. You know? Or like a Saga, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It's really clear when the punchy stuff happens in it. Okay, what do we want to do here? I feel like we're going to want the Vraska's Contempt. Do I want Duress in this matchup? Is that a crazy thing to say, that I want Duresses in this matchup? My actual issue is I don't know what to cut. someone actually help me? Like, what do I cut? What do I cut? All my value things, I believe I wish to keep. Actually, we don't need this Ritual of Soot. That's true. What the heck do we cut? Can someone who's better than me, like, sincerely help me out here? I'm begging you! Cast down is important. I think this might be able to get cut as well. I really want to cut a land. How great is that? Put in more Vraskas Contempts. Kind of like doing something like this. Maybe like this. This is probably better. Might cut a Druid of the Cowl, maybe. I just really like being able to ramp to a Super Friend right away. Alright, we are mulliganing. We are mulliganing. We're gonna get there. We got this, dude. We got this. Watch this. Land off the top. Cracking the land open, man. Please, join me for game 3. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You revealed those cards, huh? Wow. Alright. We're getting started over here, man. Damn! Since when does he have a Chupacabra? Ugh. I think I do this because we can trade with these. All's not over. All's not over. Figured out the blocks. Alright, and then we're going to be able to Jadelight Ranger, and I know that that's going to solve all of our problems. Waha! Nope. Wakas, waka waka wakas. I'm just gonna go to the next game. I'm just gonna go to the next game. That's all we're gonna do. We're just getting out here. We're just going to game 3. You know, let's go to game 3. You know, there's a great piece of advice. I can't remember who posted this in chat, but I love this piece of advice, which was if you're not sure what to sideboard, it's okay to just leave it alone. It's hard to just leave it alone. Didn't I just do this? There it is. Boom. Let's keep that on the top. Alright, we're getting there. Here it is. This deck is pretty dang greedy, though. It's running 23 land. Oh my god, never didn't have it. can just jam the Carnage Tyrant down. That's pretty dope. Graveyard. Graveyard. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Vraskas something. We can go all in on Carnage Tyrant. Is Avenger 47 actually stuck on 3? Oh, that's pretty funny, dude. Just get the hell out of here, dude. Chupacabra. Yeah, Avenger was stuck on the land, man. Alright, this is perfect. Dude, all we gotta do, the only thing that we have to do, is just rip a land, and then slam a Carnage Tyrant. And then we just draw nothing but Carnage Tyrants from here on out. Oh! You were supposed to have discarded it. Alright, same story as last time. All we gotta do is rip a land, and then slam the Carnage friend. That's extremely loose Vraskas Contempt, I will admit. Alright, one time. Let's get in there, man. Really want to keep it. I'm chucking it in the bin. There it is. Alright. Nothing would be good here. I did it. Alright. We lost. Alright. We're gonna claim the prize. We're happy. Oh my god, I'm really good at this. Oh my god, look at this. We get a rare, a mythic. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to play one more with this Golgari Superfriends. I really, really, really enjoyed playing with this deck. Like a lot.